Hello and welcome to episode number 7 of this Let's Play Medieval Dynasty here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we ended the episode with us building a kitchen, and we're going to have a little look at what kind of recipes we can make in the kitchen. So yeah, basically cooking with Hannibal. We can make cheese out of a bucket of milk and a quark. We can make a bucket of sour milk. Scrambled eggs. Now it does seem like we do need either buckets or wooden bowls here, or a wooden plate perhaps. Onions and roasted meat. That sounds very good. Cabbage we have plenty of. We don't actually have any wooden bowls, which we make in a work bench. Let's see here. It is this guy here. So we need to find a spot for this guy to be placed. I mean, we could have it... I kind of like to have it a little bit more kind of centered. Could we, by any chance, squeeze you in here? No. No, we can't. So we'll temporarily, we'll place you here, I guess. I also wonder if we should make a couple or more places here. So basically, what we're going to do, we're going to be making like a little circle here, where we're going to be having like a little, what should we call it, a little town center, kind of like that. And then we're going to be moving these in here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we would like to have this kind of connecting into like the kitchen, maybe. Like so. And maybe from here, from the kitchen, we probably would like to have like a little path that goes down here into the food shed. Yeah, I think that could be nice. And a little bit closer, like so. And let's get the hammer out here, and we'll see if we can move these a little bit. Okay, so... yeah, let's place like... yeah, let's place one here. And we'll place the other one here, so they can have like a little gathering nearby the well, like that. I'm also curious, because, yeah, there are... yeah, those pesky carrot seeds, they are long gone. We're never going to see those again. Right? Or maybe? Oh, can... we got him. We got the bloody carrot seeds. Excellent. So let's place those in here as well, into the area here. Yep, the feathers, the logs, yeah, all of these. We have a spruce sapling. Do we want to have a spruce tree in our... I kind of feel like maybe not. A maple tree in here could have been cool. Oh, I forgot what I was about to do. Yeah, we're probably going to be spending some time decorating today, I think. So let me see if this actually works. We'll grab a couple of stones, and we'll see if we can kind of decorate this area a little bit. We probably also would like to have a road coming from here, kind of going up out here. I mean, we could always redo this if it doesn't quite turn out well, right? And we probably also would like to have a road kind of going out in that direction. Let's go out to about here. And maybe we also would like to have like a little road here. Let's try and do something like that. I don't know if that looks good or not, but at least there is something here. But yeah, I wanted to try something. And if we go in here, And if we drop, let's say we drop 1 stone. So can we do this? Yes. And we can also turn it around by using the left button. So now the question is, will these deteriorate over time? Now, I know the stones are probably not going to do it, but I'm kind of thinking of, let's say, for example, if we use like a piece of meat. Yeah, maybe. I think we're going to have to go into the settings again. Let's get like a couple of these rocks here. Just to kind of make it look a little bit interesting. So it doesn't need to be like super nice, but they do have like a little white color to them, which kind of make them pop a little bit, which I like. And let's get you out here, like so, and we'll get one more. One more rock, like so. And then we'll get you out to about here. Pick up this one, all right? Yeah, look at that. That looks nice, right? Yeah, maybe we would like to have like a maple tree in here. Also, do these move? No, but we can pick them up again. Let's have a look, because we did see a setting here. Gameplay, was that it? Nope. Customize game. What was it I saw? There was something I scrolled past here. Yeah, stop dropped items from spoiling. So what does that mean? Multiply... No, wait, what? Click that. If checked, this dropped items on the ground will not get spoiled when season changes. This did not affect items in storage and chest and inventory. That is definitely something we can use. Because then we can, for example, put like a piece of meat here or something. And kind of make that stand out a little bit, right? Yeah, I think that makes for a good idea. Let's also get some more fences in here. I kind of feel like... can we get the building mode up? Yeah, I kind of would like to have a couple more fences. But not that many, just a couple, just to kind of make this a little bit interesting, right? Because at the moment, it's not very interesting, I think. These stones we can probably pick up, right? Yeah. But yeah, we had the workshop that we're going to be building today. So we're going to be hard at work, hardly working, or whatever it is. Also, is it daytime? Does that mean that people are going to wake up? Maybe. We're going to go and... Oh, by the way, in the wood shack... sorry, in the hunter shack here, you could actually make bows, which is maybe something we need to think about if we're going to go out hunting. It's a stick. Wanted to have the stone. Oh, yes, a whole bunch of them. Nice. Give me all of them, please. It was a little bit easier harvesting in this view here, or, you know, picking up stones and such in this view. Maybe it's because you have kind of like a little top-down view. Maybe. Another thing I was kind of thinking of, and that is in the photo mode, can we... Brightness, exposure. Oh, yeah, that is not what we want. Oh, no. Oh, there is a million effects. Can we just get, like, the default effect? Yeah, there we go. I was kind of thinking maybe we could move the... Make it look like it's daytime. Maybe not. Maybe not. I might be asking for too much. Yeah, this thing here. We would like to build you. And again, we can always move it if we're not like 100% happy with the way this turned out. And yeah, we also made this thing here. Now, I'm curious, how does this work? All right, Hannibal's learning how gates works. Excellent. I actually think we remove this one, right? Because this one goes that way. And if we add in a second gate here, this one, now it's going to be rough to figure out which... Oh, you can see on the left there, it has like a bigger pole. Does that mean that we'll rotate you like that? And put you kind of in like that. Going to build now. Can we build this? We don't have enough sticks. We'll try. Worst case scenario, we're just gonna have to rotate it. Okay, worst case scenario is upon us. Also getting a little bit close to the bears. Okay, I thought the combat music was... I mean, let's see here. Is this going to work the way... Yeah, look at that. So there we go. We have like a proper gate in here. We're also going to take a little bath here and say hi to all the ladies. We're going to flirt with all of them. Yes, we're going to be a little bit of a Casanova, but what can I say? We also got another lady. Not you. You?
Hey, friend.
That's right. Let's see what you want. Nice weather we're having today, don't you think? Do you prefer sunny or rainy days? Oh, that is actually the lady that we kind of would like to try to woo, because she was very good, right? So maybe she will give us some good kids. Speaking of kids, since childhood, I've been afraid of heights. It seems every time I fall, I hurt myself. What is your biggest fear? I don't actually care what it is, as long as we get a +5 or plus something. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Many of both. All right, all right. People being proud of who they are rare these days. I'm glad I have met you. Oh, well, that brought us up to 10 right away. All right, so we are at 35.
Good luck.
And then we have you. We'll just do a little bit of romance. What brought you here? What else? Nice weather we're having today. +5. Working off and get under your skin. What do you do in your spare time? Well, a little bit of everything. Okay, so that is all that we can flirt with her, wasn't there? There we go. That is the lady that we initially wanted to woo.
How is life treating you?
Ooh, it's good. How about you? The difference between women... Yeah, she likes that a little bit. I truly admire your honesty. Yeah, she likes that. And she does like the athletic figure, right? Yeah, she really likes that. Yep, that's about it. All right, so I think we need to get her up to 100%. I also wondered, do we have any logs in our inventory? No, that would have been way too easy, right? Also, do they move when I walk over these stones here? No, they do not. Oh, that is perfect. Okay, good. Oh boy, we have a lot of work ahead of us. I mean, making a town is not easy, right? Do we have anything here that we want to put away? No, but we have a couple of things that we want to put in. In here, we have a couple of logs. Let's grab those. Let's also get all the sticks. I think we're gonna need those for this thing here. I think we're gonna need to go and get more wood. Yeah, more wood is needed. So we'll go behind here a little bit and chop some of the trees down here, just so we don't clear cut like our entire backyard. Does that make sense? In my head, it does. I guess we'll see. Yes, one. And I do kind of feel like the trees kind of fall the way you kind of view, or the kind of way you're facing. But that might just be that I've been lucky with the way they fall. And another log. Let's get another one. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. It's not like in Valheim when one tree hits another one, it will kind of cause a chain reaction. Which is, you know, a little unfortunate, but what can I say? Yes. I kind of would like to test another thing. Since we did add that thing in where things doesn't spoil when they are... Did we just get like a whole bunch of... No. Okay. I was kind of thinking it looked like we got some stuff. You know what? Maybe we should do the same thing here. You need to sharpen your knife? Okie dokie, lady. Or maybe we just want to have just the one here. Yeah, I wonder if we should just have the one there. I think that would be nice. It's kind of like a little back area here. Can we get you a little bit closer? Like so. And out to about here. Yeah, we were not supposed to be making those yet, but here we are. Yeah, so that works. Yeah, nice. We were supposed to be making this. Yeah, the crafting thing here. Workshop. Go. Is that all you need? One log here. Oh, that's an easy build. Okay. And then some straws. Oh, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Now, we do have a bunch of cabbages, right? Straw. Yeah, we don't have that many straws. Now, let's get the straws in here. And then we have ourselves a little workshop. A little bit frustrating. I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes you see like the... Oh, no. Sometimes you see like a little fly or something on the screen. And I think it's kind of like in my room. So I kind of get like a little weirded out by that. Here we go. And... yeah, we should definitely be getting this one ready. Yeah, there we go. It is ready. So, did we... what was it? Wooden bowls or wooden plates? I cannot for the life of me remember, but we're living right next to here, so we can go and have a look. What was it? Soups? Cabbage and meat and wooden bowls. It's going to cost us a little bit to unlock them. Oh, you got both of them? Oh, it's the same recipe, but only with salted meat. Yeah. Fresh meat. Only fresh meat for our people, right? What was it? Wooden bowls. And that's going to cost us another $100. Let's also get the bucket so we can potentially make some of those. So only 2 wooden bowls. Oh, but we get 5 per craft. Okay, so that is good. So we want to have raw meat and cabbage. Right? Cabbage. Enough of them. Nice. Raw meat. Yeah, give me all of it. All the meat. They probably are going to complain a little bit now. Actually, we do have other foods that they will eat. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of cooking. So, how many can we get? 9? Yeah. Oh, it's going to take a minute. All right. I guess I'll see you in a minute. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just cooking up the last pottage. There we go. And, by the way, are they any good? Plus 40 food, plus 10 water, and we get plus 2 temperature tolerance in 210 seconds. So we get a little buff from eating that, but for now, we're just going to be throwing it in here together with all the other food that we have. Deadly nightshade, roasted meat. I also would like to check one little thing here now. How are we doing with regards to fence placing? I think we'll plan some more fences. It's going to take forever to build this. I think we'll have a fence kind of going down here. Was that a dumb idea? Yeah, I feel that was a dumb idea. We'll take these away, which actually takes a little bit of durability on our hammer. That's not cool. But okay. We'll get you out here. And maybe something like that. Just for now, right? So if we go into building mode. Yeah, that looks good, right? Yeah, and then we could have that coming up and in here. And we probably would like to have like a little back area here. So we'll continuing with some of the fences here. We get you all the way in here. And like so. And then get you up to about here. Then we'll add another little wooden gate from here. Yeah, that could be cool, right? So we have like a little back area for the kitchen. Maybe we could have our animals down here. Chickens. Make chicken soup. Chicken nuggets. Something like that. But I still believe we're going to need more roads here, right? So we'll have a road going from here. And then kind of connecting up here. Because they're probably going to come and be hungry when they come down from work here, right? Yeah, Not 100% sure if I like this. Something like that. And we could still get some more fences here. Let's use the other ones. I mean, we don't have much to play around with, but we have a little bit. So what I'm thinking is just a little bit of a area up to about here. Yeah, just like a little guiding point, I guess. But yeah, I'm really not happy with the placement of this, so we're going to be moving this just a little bit. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, we probably should give you some food eventually. Well, maybe this is the best place for the job. Okay, so we're gonna have a road coming.
I need
Oh.
some water.
Yeah. You will get your water. Just relax a little bit. Is there a reason why we can't build here? Okay, so they're probably going to come from that side, right? Because they're going to go in here, right? And go in here and make some stuff. Yeah. Then let's go into build mode again. I kind of wonder if we would like to have...
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. We'll get some water eventually. Some more fences here, just to kind of, again, make this like almost like a little green area. We could potentially have a little... Ooh. Could have like a little tree in here. Yeah, a little orchard. That could be nice. Yeah. Alright, let's have a little sip of water. Did we have more meat on us? No, did we use all of it? Ooh. Not sure if I like that. We have 5 more meat. Let's just cook those up. And we do remember we get more experience from cooking in the kitchen. So we're going to be cooking this up. I think this should go fairly quickly, 13 seconds. I guess you can stick around for 13 seconds. Right. And there we go. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Let me just throw that in here. Food items goes in here. Were we hungry as well? Yeah, let's grab the last of the dried meat here. And we'll just gobble that up. There we go. Good boy. Now, can we by any chance build the smithy? What are we missing for that? We're missing 8.7 points. And I don't know how to get that. Maybe if we build some more fences, maybe? Just get all the sticks. All the sticks in the galaxy. Let's make the fences here kind of... Yeah, let's go into this view here. It's a little bit easier. I'm so curious where we get the rope from. But yeah, they're not like very high-tech fences, but, you know, it kind of makes things stand out a little bit. Right? We have like a nice little area here. I kind of feel like this could be a little bit longer. Maybe we could just do a little fence like that, maybe. Yeah. We probably don't need to have this completely filled in with fences. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, right? Yeah, I think this could be nice. Like a nice little center area. I don't know, maybe we can have some sort of a gathering in here. Like a big, what is it called? I almost said a Mayday pole, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Like the big Swedish thing, the big cross with the 2 circles, which is a fertility thing that they do in Sweden. We're gonna need some more fences here. Maybe just the one? Nah, we're definitely gonna need more than one. Did I not get you in there? I think I accidentally removed it. Yeah, 2 should be more than enough, right? There we go. Now, did we get any more experience towards the technology? We are looking for the smithy. The smithy. We need... No, we didn't get any resources. I do think we're actually going to have to craft items to gain knowledge about that. So let's go and fell another tree. Yeah. And we're going to go and create 1 set of wooden bowls. Oh, well. Maybe we need a couple more axes. Alright, somebody's singing. That is actually pretty cute. Oh, here's where all the rocks are hiding. Sunbathing rocks. Is that enough? Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, so we have our axe. We have our tree. Let's set it free. There we go. And what was it we were gonna have to use the gate, right? Well, while it's here. Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. We're gonna be... First of all, we're gonna check how much experience we have here. Production in here. So we have 41.8. So if we craft 1 set of wooden balls, did we get any experience towards the smithy? Yes, but not very much. So that could be a little bit tedious. So we'll make some more wooden balls. Although it looks like a cup, it is a ball. Also, could we make simple torch? Can we make a couple of those, please? So when it gets dark, we can brighten the day a little bit. Okay, did we get any more experience towards that? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should just make like 1,000,000 of these. Or at least 3 more of them. That was at least 1 point, right? Actually, you know what? We should be making cooking things, right? Because that is kind of what we set points in. Alright, let's see if there is anything we can cook here. We have 4 meat. We should definitely have some cabbages. So let's cook up some more of this. Well, at least 1. At least 1. Alright, so how are we going towards this now? Getting there. Just need 3 point... 3 point something. Let's put all the cabbages and all the pottage in there. Potage. I don't know what it actually is and how it's said. But I guess if I'm saying it wrong, the comment section will let me know, right? A million feathers, bark, spruce sapling, sticks, stone, straw, and wooden bowls. Sticks. Yeah, I think maybe we'll continue working on how many... Oh, we actually have very few axes. So let's craft some of those. Because remember, we had now 2 loggers, and we actually have 2 hunters as well. So maybe we should make some knives as well, so the hunters can provide us with the good meat. Maybe that would have been a good idea. And, you know, this is going to count towards, at least I hope so, making the smithy. And I would like to have the smithy next to here, so that we don't have to run that far to get the stuff that we need. All right. 8 more stacks. 7, 6, 5. Yeah, almost done. And there we have it. So we'll move almost all of them. 3. And all the stone knives. Another thing we could have done, we could have ran down to... Well, it's only... When I think about it, it's only autumn, so there was only cabbages we could sow, right? Inventory, sorry, management, fields. Just click on a random field. And change... Yeah, so we can only sow cabbages in summer. So autumn we can sow wheat, but that takes an entire year to grow. We can also sow rye, which is going to grow over winter and harvest during spring, and then we can plant cabbages again. Yeah, maybe that is what we can do. Rye. Yeah. Speaking of rye, we kind of need another big building here. We do need to have the barn. I think that is under farm here. Yes. Oh, wow. We're going to need quite a lot of resources for that. And it's a big building. Oh, gosh. Please don't talk to me about horses. Our character has been fantasizing about eating them for a while. Yeah, so let's say we did... Oh, come on. Nope. We'll do something like that. And again, we can always move this, right? We're going to need 10 logs. And we're going to need quite a bit more than that. But yeah, I kind of feel like the stones kind of did this justice. Yeah, I think so. Logs. How many logs? 19. We'll take almost all of them. Yeah, I think this building here needs to be moved sooner rather than later. So here we can kind of make the rye into flour. And more sticks. I can't believe that we need more sticks. Well, let's go for some stick hunting. Stick hunting adventure. I'm also curious, do we get more... How many sticks do we get from chopping down a tree? Yep, heavy breeding a clock. I don't know if that is... What is this? A henbane? Doesn't hens like these? Maybe. But yeah, I kind of feel like the clue to this game is just always be active. Because you kind of get... There's... I felt like I heard a wolf howling. Okay. So how many sticks do we get? 5. So it's actually not that much, but we... Oh, come back, come back. Yeah, maybe we'll have to tell our people to gather more sticks, because I kind of feel like... At least the way we have set out... Some spookiness going on. Maybe it's a dragon's lair behind the... That area. Actually, we kind of know what's behind here. It's a lake, isn't it? Maybe it's a sea monster living in the lake. Oh, actually, it's not a lake. Seems like a little bit of a marshy area. All this for a couple of sticks, right? I don't know what that sound was, but that scared me a little bit. All right, we'll go home. Yeah, we'll go home. All the free roaming sticks, free range sticks, right? Best kind of sticks. And we get 3 sticks from those, and we get, what? 1 stick from those. And we're also going to need to move our... fix our tool. So, yep. Give me a hammer, please. Oh, there we go. We can now make a smithy. I do think, though, we're going to be finishing the barn. It is an essential building. Yeah, it is an essential building. That's what we're going to say. So we'll be working through the night. Getting this up. Then we only have 1 more day until... Oh, that's the way out. Stupid mosquitoes. All right. Yeah, it's a large building. And we're out of sticks. Just tear these out of the ground. Yeah, it's our stick farm. Maybe there will grow more sticks there. Who knows? Yeah, we shouldn't have wasted all our sticks on making... Well, you've got 2 more sticks in here. Good on you guys. Any sticks here? No, but there is quite a lot of these, which could be nice. And then I would like to see if we can get, if we can fit the blacksmith. We could put down the blueprint down here. That's kind of where I want it to be. That doesn't seem to be a thing. Okay, so maybe we'll have the blacksmith maybe just right across it, maybe? Maybe? Oh, we're so low on sticks. I think this is the best way of getting them. Let's get our torch up. We'll just pull these out of the ground. As they count as 3 sticks. That is a stone. Yeah, I wasn't quite thinking that sticks would be like such a big problem. Last time I played, sticks were not a problem whatsoever. A nice place for like a watchtower or something, maybe. Alright, so now if you see something, say something, because I am a little bit worried about things. We'll bring with us some more stones, I think. Did I hear a cat? It's an owl. Maybe it was a cat owl? I don't like being alone in the woods here. So home hopefully is that way. Hopefully. Well, here we are. Right. Home sweet home. Bring up the hammer. Yeah, I kind of wonder if we maybe would like to have the barn a little bit. I don't know. That's a big and clumsy building, I feel like. Let's take off the torch so we should be able to see what we're actually doing here now with the bright roofs. You need logs. 1 log for you. 1 log for you. I think I missed you. 1 log for you. One log for you. 1 log for you. Now we're just needing straws. Yeah, only straws. Hopefully we don't have to go and find those. Straws. We only have 8 of them. Okay. Now there were straws right behind here, wasn't there? In the lake. Yeah. So let's go and find some straws in the lake. We have a dude here guarding the place. Good job. You never sleep? Yeah, we'll run into onto the lake. It should be right here. There we go. And there should be plenty of straws here. Look at all these straws. Nice. That's water. But we could perhaps, you know, use a little bit of water. Reeds. Yes, get all of them, please. That is no reed. So I feel like there is a while since we have gotten a new level. Oh, goes a torch. I think there are ducks on the lake here. The funny feeling I have. Yeah, the reason I don't like the torch, because it takes up so much of the screen. So I know there are bears roaming there, so torch is kind of blocking that vital part of the view for me here. But, okay, we'll probably go home. We'll take like 120. Yeah, that should be more than enough, I hope. And you. Alright, let's head home. Let's put away the torch. It's kind of a little bit in my face. Actually, we could just do that. It's less in my face. And let's also grab some sticks on our way, as we definitely need those. But yeah, I do wonder if these kind of bushes that we're pulling up, if these would have been turned into trees. Kind of hard to tell. The barn, yeah, that's what we were working on. Right, let's turn off this one here. Eventually, I think we can make light sources as well. We could actually make a standing torch. We need linen fabric and stone and linen thread. Standing fireball and a brazier. Oh, of course, iron and firewood. Yeah, the thing is, I think like the fire things needs to be we get in the right view here. I think the like the torches and all that kind of need to be relit. I don't think they are like a permanent light source. I think they need fuel. I'm not 100% sure on all of this, so I'm not like very familiar with this game. But it wouldn't surprise me, because, you know, we did make a campfire, and the campfire disappeared when it had burned out. Right. Oh, come on. Do we have a log? No. I should have seen that coming. But when we get the smithy up and running, we should be getting some better tools. Definitely some copper tools. Right. And these were kind of the trees that we said we wouldn't chop down, and here we are. By the way, need to check something really quick here. How we are doing for time. Oh. There we go. That should... Make sure we didn't leave any logs here. Did not. The reason why we wanted this was to make a hammer. Just be burning through these hammers like there is no tomorrow. And also, for some reason, it didn't want to go in our action bar. And... is that it? There we go. We made a barn. So here we can... You know what? We could probably go and grab all of that. So we should have... bunch of things that we could thrash and such. So we'll put away all of this. And then we'll see what we can thrash is the flax. I think we can do it with. Wheat. We have 2 of those. Maybe we can do that. Was that all? Well, it's gonna be hard labor here. So we'll use this here, and we should be able to trash these. Yeah. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? Half a minute. And we do get flax stalks, we get flax seeds, we get flax. Actually, we lose flax. The flax stalks we can spin into thread. The flax seeds, well, you know, they're going to go back into the ground next year, I guess. How many do we have left? Not that many. Only a couple. Okay. Now, could we... No, we do need to have 7 of them. So, yeah. Here we could also make flour. So we probably would like to unlock the rye grain here for 50 coins. Actually, that was all of them. And then we also have something here where we can make dough, which is kind of like basically dung. Actually, it's clay and straw, it says here. You mix that in some sort of watery liquid and you smear it on the planks here and insulate. Also, animal food. Fertilizer out of rot and manure. Now, we don't have much of that. We have a chest in here. And this one here. Did we check this one? Yeah, that's just for flour. Yes. How are things coming along? We're a little bit dirty. And also, it's getting daytime. So we're going to get a daytime. Yeah, we will get you some food. There we go. Food. Wasn't that what we said? Yep. That was exactly what we said. So, we'll take some roasted meat. We'll take the one with bad quality. Get that out of the system first. And then we'll eat it. Yes. Let's start with the one that tastes a little funny. There we go. And we didn't get poisoned, which is nice. I do think you can get poisoned by eating this. There's a small chance, I think. Alright, what else do we have in here? Some more henbane. What does the henbane do? Oh, it reduces the alcohol. Interesting. Okay, so the people are still asleep. So let's do a little bit more stick work. I think that could be cool. We'll see if we can finish protecting our fields here. Those small ones here. Yeah, using all of these sticks is probably something I'm going to regret. But okay. And another fence. Now, if this is very tedious and you're playing this game yourself, you can turn on fast building. So that's basically you just consume all the resources at once. Now, I feel like that might be a little bit cheesy. And we can do it for one of these fences here. Just so we can see how it actually works. We can just turn it back off again. Yeah, so if we go into settings, customize games, fast building, and accept that. And you see, yeah, I feel like that is cheating. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. So we'll turn that off again. But now you know how you can do it, right? And same with crafting. Fast building. Yep. There we go. I kind of feel like it takes away a little bit of the gaming aspect of the game by doing that. Another thing you can turn on, which is kind of an interesting thing. We can go in and turn on settings. Customize games. Remote storage access. Let's accept that. And now you can see we are in range of the resource storage and the food bin. So if we now go up to... It seems like there's quite a good range on that. Oh, there we go. So it goes all the way to here. So what that means, we'll build some of these fences here just to kind of show it. So we're going to be putting away all the flax seeds, flax stalks, all the sticks, all the wheat. So now we don't have any sticks in our inventory. No sticks. But since we are within range of here, yeah, you see we have 35 in storage. Which is also a neat feature, but I feel like, again, it kind of takes away from the game a little bit. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's not an infinite range on it, so it's not like super duper game breaking. But I feel like it is, I don't know, more true to a game if we have it like this. But your option, your things might feel a different way. And I guess if you play this game a lot, it's tedious putting down these sticks, right? It kind of is. There we go. Have they woken up? I don't know. But what we can do, we can... let's go to the barn. Let's have a little barn selfie, I guess. So if we go in like that, like so, go into photo mode, and we'll see if we can find the thumbnail of our dreams. Maybe something like that. It's going to be a little bit of a dark thumbnail for today, but it's okay. It's okay. We can use that as our thumbnail for today. So with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And all interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.